Hey guys, Ardent Censer has probably been the most broken thing for a few patches now, even more than Cho'Gath nomming you for 2000 true damage or Kayn stacking as passive really quickly. We talked about both those in the series before. You can check those videos out on screen or down below, but we've got to go back to Season 4 to start this one, but I will include a little summary at the end talking about why Censer is just so good. It used to be a pretty awful item. It was brought into the game in Season 4, but it only used to give attack speed. They tried giving it some on-hit damage to help in Season 5, but that didn't work either. So last season, they even tried making it cheaper, more AP, and even health drain added, but still nobody bought it. I guess Riot didn't really want to admit they failed with the item, so at the start of this season, they went nuts. They made the bonus attack speed and health drain scale up to 35% and 35 health per hit. That is where it all started, but there are two ways this is broken. One with how strong it actually is, and one with how crap it is to play against. For those of you who say it's not broken at all, Censer is actually able to give about 5,000 gold worth of free stats to your team in a team fight. You know how in the LCS, if a team is 5,000 gold ahead, it's normally pretty much over? That is why Censer is ridiculous. The biggest reason I think this will 100% get nerfed is because of the second thing though, how crap it is to play against. You can be the best player or the worst, and with Censer, it makes no difference. It doesn't reward better players, basically. It's literally you do your job as normal, you use your same spells in the same way as normal, but they give this free attack speed, damage, and healing all for free on top of it. You know the old Locket, for example, right? It was the same deal. It gave a bunch of free stats to your team, an aura of magic resist that required you to do nothing different, just buy it, and it would do the work to protect your team itself. That is why they changed it and reworked it, and that is why I think Censer will eventually as well. The thing is, Censer was buffed in 7.2, right? So why hasn't it been broken the whole season? To be honest, it actually has. For a while, a lot of players used to do it. Like Lulu was the #1 support, remember, for a long time because of it, even though people thought it was more because of Lulu than the Censer. The other thing is we have the new coin now, an influx of gold, especially at the start of the game, meaning supports can get Censer much earlier. Not only does that mean the support gets loads of stats right away, but actually it means her AD has a massive lead over the enemy. It's like the AD carry having an extra recurve bow on top of all of our other items. Basically, they have 1,000 gold worth of damage more than the opponent just because of Censer, and it's also the on-hit damage, and healing means a lot more. When the enemy AD is only hitting you for 100 damage early and you heal for 30 back, that's a lot better than when they crit you for 500 later. Now, the reason it's actually broken, as in a stupidly strong item, is because it was overbuffed and it is now stacked. We're going to take a look at the gold value to show you. Most items have between 100 to 120% value of these stats. Morellonomicon, for example, which is like the best mid item in the game, is 112%, and this is all on the wiki as well. Censer has some good stats before we even get to the passive. Those are going to be worth 2,137 gold roughly, and it costs 2,300, so it's almost a 93% value. Then comes in the lovely passive, 20% attack speed level 1 and 20 on hit damage. If you bought that in the shop, it'll be about 1,000 gold worth of stats. Suddenly the item is worth 3,137 and 136% of what you paid. That is only level 1 though, right? It goes up to 35% attack speed and 35 damage. 1,750 gold worth of stats for one person. The total is now massively up to 3,887, which is 169% of the gold you spent on the item. The real kicker though is when you think this applies AoE as well. Janna's ultimate is probably the best thing and why she's so good with it at the moment, why her win rate is so high. 1,750 gold worth of stats per ally, all getting some more attack speed, healing, and damage in a fight. Redemption is going to proc this for the whole team. Locket procs it for the whole team as well. Janna has a way with her ultimate to proc it on everybody, right? But Lulu doesn't. So someone like that who has no AoE heals or shields are suddenly able to give 5,000 gold worth of free stats to our team in a team fight. Remember to check out the Cho'Gath and the Kayn ones. Like the video if you do, but I will catch you in tomorrow's video.